Hey folks, Kevin at the Canyon River Grill. Today I'd like to show you a quick and easy dish to do with shishito peppers. I've been shopping in supermarkets a lot lately, and I noticed this, shishito peppers seem to be everywhere, so I thought I'd show you a quick and easy dish that you can add to your Taco Tuesday or just have as a snack on Super Bowl Sunday. So let's get ready. I'm going to use a carbon steel pan, but you could also use a cast iron skillet. Actually, you could use an aluminum skillet if you like, just don't use Teflon because you have to get the pan a little bit too hot and it would actually ruin your Teflon skillet in the process. So, secondly, you want to get your oil heated up to the smoking point, and it requires a generous amount of oil to do this dish properly. So, I'm gonna wait until my oil gets very, very hot. Now, the key to this dish is that when you go to make the dish, make sure you take your pan off the fire when you add your peppers to the pan, because if it does tend to splash around the side, it could ignite, which is what you don't want and would ruin the dish, and you would have to start over again, or even worse. So as you're seeing my peppers or my oil getting very, very hot, and it's getting up to that smoking point, okay, I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer. Now I'm gonna grab my handful of peppers. Now watch this, this is important, okay? I'm gonna remove the pan from the heat, and I'm gonna tilt it forward so all the oil gathers to the front, and I'm gonna put the peppers where the oil is not, okay? And that way, it's safe, okay? Now, as you can see, peppers are reacting to the heat, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna turn this white opaque color when they're properly, I call it blistered, okay? Or a lot of people call it blistered. So once you get it started, flip it over. You can see that, how it's starting to blister there. Now the interesting thing about the shishito peppers is they're very mild. They look like they can be troublesome, but they're actually very mild, except for, they say, 1 in 15 or 1 in 10. 1 in 10 is liable to be spicy. So if you are really opposed to spicy food, or you can't tolerate it very much, be careful. It's kind of like playing Russian roulette. This could be fun. Anyway, so I get my chilies roasting, and I'm going to go ahead and add some salt to the pan right now. And so that salt, at this point, if you get it in, it's going to kind of evenly spread and distribute over the top of the chili and kind of soak into it. If you wait too late to do it, it's just kind of be like salt on top. Now I'm going to add salt again. I'm going to add a finishing salt in the end, okay? And we want to make sure that my peppers are evenly roasted all the way over the top. And you see, they're starting to brown nice and beautiful right there. Okay. Now, be careful at this point because you can spatter. And as you can see, it does spatter. All right, so just, you know, you want to be ready to clean it up as it happens, but that's part of the game here. And what you want is that even blister on both sides of the chili, okay? And as you can see, it does require quite a bit of heat, but you know, these will be sure a family favorite when you start eating them. Yeah, we're getting just about there. And you can see this dish, no muss, no fuss, requires almost no preparation. I have a little bit of cilantro. I have some toasted sesame seed and a cojito cheese, or a little fresh Spanish or Mexican cojito. And I'm just going to add that all in sequence in the end and serve it up. So here we are. Now, as the peppers, they kind of look like they're dehydrating a little bit. That's when you know they're ready, okay? Nice and toasted and blistered all the way around. And I think these are really cool with a nice chili cold white or rosé, or a glass of your favorite Pilsner. And that's it, right there. See, to that point? Okay. Now, I am going to first add my sesame, and you can be generous with this because the flavors are gonna absorb. And if you see that the cojita starts to toast a little bit, and at this point, because the chilies are very hot, it actually sticks, the cheese, it melts onto the chilies. So I'll just put this over to a plate, and then I am going to garnish with some fresh cilantro leaves, just like that. And that, my friends, is ready to serve. And like I said, these are relatively mild, but you see how that cheese melts into and the sesame seeds stick to that hot oil that's on the chili. And at that point, you can just pop in your mouth and eat it.